Hello my country people, welcome back to the news. No be small thing dey happen for Rivers, so my country people, they don't tell the sole administrator say make him pack him load comot o. Na court dey talk this one o. Court has ruled in favor of Governor Fubara and ordered the immediate removal of the sole administrator. They've told him to vacate the government house. They've given him a 48 hours ultimatum to vacate the premises. That is no longer needed. His services are no longer needed and he ought to go. It's time for him to pack his load and go because he is not the duly elected governor of the state. Guys, let's find out more as we hit the news. But if you're joining us for the first time, you're very much welcome. I sincerely appreciate your presence. Kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. Breaking news. In a landmark ruling that has sent ripples across Nigeria's political landscape, the Federal High Court sitting in Port Harcourt ruled in favor of the Rivers State Governor, Siminalayi Fubara, ordering the immediate removal of the sole administrator appointed by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu from the Rivers State Government House. And this decision was delivered on Tuesday morning, which noted that the Tinubu-backed appointee has only 48 hours left to vacate the premises, reaffirming Governor Fubara's constitutional mandate as the duly elected leader of Rivers State. This ruling follows months of escalating political tensions between Governor Fubara and his political godfather, Wike, the former governor and the current minister of the FCT. And we all know that amid these bas-bos in Rivers State, a lot of mistakes were made, a lot of troubles were made, and the crisis intensified after the controversial appointment of the sole administrator by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, which many people have noted that it is not constitutional. Many legal experts, many political observers have condemned what President Bola Ahmed Tinubu did in Rivers, deemed it unconstitutional and a breach of democratic norms. The Justice Boma, who presided over the case, ruled that the appointment of the sole administrator to oversee the affairs of the state with a sitting democratically elected governor is illegal, it is null and void. The court emphasized that the Nigerian constitution provides no room for such an appointment in a federating unit where a governor has neither been impeached nor incapacitated. In his reaction to the judgment, Governor Fubara hailed the ruling as a victory for democracy and the rule of law. Speaking to a jubilant crowd of supporters outside the courthouse, Governor Fubara noted that he remained committed to serving the good people of Rivers State without fear or favor. Meanwhile, the legal representative of the federal government are expected to file an appeal in the coming days, signaling that the political standoff may not be over yet. And many people are calling, this judgment a significant blow to the influence of Wike, whom we all know, seems to have the judiciary in his pocket. He has been accused by critics of using federal might to undermine his successor. This decision not only reaffirms Governor Fubara's legitimacy, but also sets a precedent in curbing excessive interference by the federal government in state matters. And as Rivers State awaits the departure of the embattled sole administrator, attention now turns to how this ruling will reshape the power dynamics in both the state and national political arenas. The court has finally delivered judgment in favor of Governor Fubara. We really hope that the federal government would adhere to this court judgment. We really hope that they uphold the court judgment. And in fact, let's watch out because obviously the judiciary is a very funny system of government where you see a court order from one court and another court is issuing another order to counter the court of this Federal High Court in Rivers State. We hope that Wike doesn't go through the back door to secure another court order to counter what this Federal High Court in Port Harcourt have said. We really hope that Wike doesn't go to Supreme Court to buy a judgment or go to a Federal High Court in Abuja to get a judgment just to truncate what this court has said. So my country people, what are your thoughts on this? Many people have been talking about this rivers, stuff, and how Tinubu seems to be unbothered that this sole administrator has finally taken over the has taken over the control of River State. He seems to be doing more than the governor himself. He seems to be doing more than the governor. So this judgment is a very wonderful judgment, and kudos to the judge for not being biased. Kudos to the judge for not looking at the faces of Nyesom Wike and those who who are enabling injustice in Rivers State. There is no war in Rivers. There is no crisis in Rivers. All these things are just political plots. All these things are just political plots to undermine Governor Fubara to get the control of River State. That is what they are trying to do. But I know that one day, karma is going to catch up with each and every one of them. Those that are involved, those that were involved in all these political bohaha in Rivers, karma is going to catch up with them. Look at what's happening. People are protesting, calling for Governor Fubara to come back, but I don't even know. And President Tinubu having declared a state of emergency in Rivers. I wonder how he was quick to declare a state of emergency in Rivers. But look at Plateau State. Look at the crisis going on in Plateau State. He has not, till now, Tinubu has not declared a state of emergency in Plateau, even Benue State, even in Borno State. But Rivers being a peaceful state, Tinubu just declared a state of emergency because he wants to control the state. This is what happens when we elect a corrupt leader, when we elect someone that was once tagged as a drug dealer. I know many people will say, well, they did not vote for Tinubu. He put himself there, but other people voted for him. And there are people who are still supporting and showing, solidarity with this government. There are some people who are still hailing this government. They are still praising this government that, yes, no matter what, Tinubu is doing very well. This is absolutely wrong. What's happening in Rivers State is wrong. And we should always condemn what is wrong and applaud what is right. And what's trending in Rivers now? The Rivers State administrator has recently asked the NBA to refund the 300 million that was given to them to host their annual conference in Port Harcourt, because they said what he's doing in Rivers is not good. Because they believed and they said and quoted that Rivers State is under a military rule, which is disguising as a democracy. And they are not in support of the illegal removal of Governor Fubara. And immediately they made that statement, Ibok Etibas, reacted by telling them to refund the money that was paid to them to host an event in Rivers State. Guys, what is really going on? So my country people, I'm dropping here. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Thank you. Bye for now.